Oh, hello, dirty trucking. Still trying to get my voice to come in. Yeah. Taking a minute. It come and go. There it is a little bit. Had to cough, clear my throat. Still got a little phlegm in my throat, but I feel better than what I did. It's 2:39 here in Detroit. I had to call it a morning rather, because it's 2:39 a.m. And they got dead out there. Well, they acting like it's dead out there. See, they think that 5-star, lowering your 5-star don't do shit. Yes, it does. Lowering your 5-star affects you getting trips. It affects the rate that you're getting paid on these trips. I've been a diamond driver since I got here last year. No, this past August, the year before last, in 2023, I started driving here. But I said maybe about 2 months after that, I had done enough trips to become diamond. And I've been diamond ever since. I completed 1 year here this past August. 1 year, August, September, October, November, December. 1 year, 4 months. I've been diamond. Only time I haven't been diamond is when I first got here and you had to build up your status off the trips. All of a sudden, I'm Uber Pro because somebody want to let the play games here. They dropped my 5-star so low. I'm Uber Pro. And I'm to the point where I don't want to be here no more. Ooh, that rhymed, didn't it? Uber Pro, don't want to be here no more. So I'm tired of looking at it. They did it deliberately. I had 2 riders get in this car. Told me they were giving me 5 stars. You think it's on the app? No. It's supposed to show up immediately. You subtracted them immediately. They tell me it takes 24 hours. No, you subtracted them immediately. Why don't they show up immediately? I got 2 stars that are on my app. Those 2 stars will put me at a 4.76. Is they on the app? No. We over into the next day. Is it on there? No. But they so quick to subtract them. They dropped me down to an Uber Pro deliberately. It was deliberate. It was on purpose. And there was a reason they dropped me down to that blue status. Sending messages through the app, unlock gold. I don't have to unlock anything because I was diamond. And the only reason I'm not diamond is because you allow riders to lie and give low ratings that affect your diamond drivers or drivers who had good statuses and good 5 stars. Uber does that. So, and I'm longer getting trips. And you don't get the same amount of money for those trips when they drop your status. They know what they're doing. I think somebody getting a difference. I'm really diamond because of the amount of trips I do and the amount of trips I've done. I'm really diamond. I was diamond. But I can't officially unlock diamond until I get back up to a 4.85. But I need to have 4.75 to regain the diamond status I lost, 4 days ago now? But to unlock the new diamond status that I did all them trips to get, I got to get back up to 4.85 by January 31st. I hope by January 31st, I'll be and found me somewhere to go and I can tell them where they can put that 4.85. I didn't come here for this. I'm sitting up here watching a 5-star rating. And do you know on the driver's end, they got it set up to where you have to rate the rider. See, on the rider's app, you can actually skip rating the driver. The driver can't skip rating the passenger. Why can't I skip it? So now I'm forced to rate the rider. Even I've been sitting up here giving riders who didn't deserve 5 stars, 5 stars. I've given those riders who responsible for lowering my stars 5 stars. I guarantee you I have. I guarantee you I've gave those riders who sit up and complain and got my 5-star rating, Lord, I guarantee you I end up giving them 5 stars. I'm tired. Now, been out here all day. Then they burn out a whole tank of gas again. Then it started this shit again. I ain't even get $200 today. I didn't get $200 a day. I had 2 more hours to drive. At 2 more hours to drive, I should have already been well over $200. I didn't get $200 a day. It's rent time. I ain't got my rent. So they playing this rent game again. This watch to see if she can come up with the money. Monitoring my money. All up in my money. They've been mentioning a certain amount of money. That's a certain amount I'm getting for. I end up owning a treadmill that I didn't get. They've been in here mentioning that. Like they know I'm getting that back. So we can go ahead and make her day short today. Cause she getting that back. No, that ain't for you to do. They were doing that in trucking. If I got a bonus in trucking and I came back here, that's back when I was going to the casino, I'll actually lose that amount. If I found a way to earn extra money, I would end up somehow losing that amount. They're doing the same shit here. I don't know why. And at this point, I don't give a fuck why. I don't deserve to be treated like this. I'm out here using my CDL truck driving skills to do all these motherfucking trips. And now I'm having problems getting trips. I drove all the way from downtown up to 8 Mile. Or wherever the fuck I was. It was a nice little ride. No trips. I'm just riding around burning gas now. But for the little money I done made, I done drove too many miles. It says I done did 258 miles. I ain't even got $200. Same thing yesterday. I did all them goddamn miles. I think I did over 300 miles. Barely got $200. And you know why I got it? Tips. I'm spending up my tips and earnings on the pay shit. You sitting out here regulating the money I make. I can't get my rent paid on time. It's Thursday. I'm driving and ain't no trips pinging. I drove all the way from Roseville, Michigan. And I got down to I-94, probably Van Dyke area, before this phone pinged a trip. That's too far to be driving. And too long to be driving. I'm telling you, if I had an out right now, I would go. They tell you, be patient. All this stuff they tell you when shit start happening. No. This shit here, what they did here, deliberate. I still see how them young ones get in this car looking. The shit they be talking about. The conversation. They in this car talking about shit that happened to me in the past. And so today, the topic was the guy got in the car talking about some girls. Somebody got jumped on. Oh, so that's what we talking about today. Okay, let me tell you what they was talking about. And I'm going to go into this story. Back when I was, just before I even went over the road, I was local, working at a local company here, 6 Mile in, I want to say Nevada, off of 6 Mile anyway. And this got to be when I was in my maybe early 40s, late 30s, early 40s, when I was working with that company. And I went to the bank right there on East Jefferson. True story. Chase Bank. Cashed my check. Was catching a bus. I came out the bank and I looked back and saw a bus coming. Now the bus stop was in the next block. So I started running to make it up there to the bus. As I was running, I see a light-skinned girl already in the next block running from another block like she running toward the bus stop too. So I get to the bus stop. No, before I get to the bus stop, she running. She goes up into the gas station. This gas station on Jefferson and Mount Elliott. Excuse my voice because I can't get it to come back. Gas station on Jefferson and Mount Elliott. She goes up to the gas station because I thought she was running for the bus too. I said, oh, well, she must have want the bus. I just cashed my little check. Back then, we still on this paper check shit. And standing at the bus stop, the girl walks up behind me. I had my back to her. I'm leaning up. I'm up on the bus stop sign. And the girl walks up behind me, asks me, could she see my phone? And out of read her shirt, said Happy's Pizza. There's a Happy Pizza in the next block before the gas station. It's just a few feet away. So I turned around and told her no. I already know about this. You see your phone, snatch it, grab, and run off shit. No, you can't see my phone. So I turned back around to wait for the bus because what I thought was the bus coming was a different bus. It wasn't the bus I needed. So while I'm standing there waiting on the bus, this girl turns around and says, look, this girl says, you gonna need help one day. Odd conversation for this girl. I'm gonna need help one day. I'm like, you could have kept that. Now, your shirt says Happy Pizza. You got phones in there. That's how you take orders. You left your place. No, she told me her phone was locked. That's why she wanted to see my phone. So she could unlock her phone. That's what she told me. But I told her no. Because when I looked at her shirt, Happy's Pizza. This light-skinned, slim girl, never forget. Wearing jogging pants, real slim. Working Happy's Pizza right there on Jefferson. Next door to the gas station. I look at her shirt. I said, you just come out of that place. Y'all got phones in there. Why you ain't use a phone at your place of business, your employment? That's what I'm thinking to myself. Why you got on the phones in there? You got phones in there? But yet she want to use my phone to unlock her phone. So I told her no. So I turned back around. Next thing I know, I hear this girl behind me say, and she was like talking low, I'm at the gas station. Not, I don't even want to say 10 seconds after she said that, A money green Pontiac Grand Prix. Pulled up in the driveway of the gas station. 3 girls jumped out, mouthing off at me, getting in my face. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? I said, look, she not gonna make me let her see my fucking phone. And I don't know why she called y'all up here with her dumb ass. But the driver of the car, fake eyelashes, weave, reached in the car and got something in the can, started shaking it. At the time, I didn't really know it was pepper spray, but I'm assuming that's what it was. So she's standing out there mouthing off. I said, this girl is not going to make me use. This is my cell phone. She just left a business with all them goddamn phones to come up here to stand behind me to ask me to use my phone to unlock her phone. And then she just made a phone call to you. Now y'all in my face. So the one that was in the back seat got the little high yellow ass and pushed her into the car. It was the driver of the car that was standing out there all in my face. She got this spray, this pepper spray. So I pushed her back off me. Because I wear contacts. And I had contacts in at the time. You're not going to spray me directly in my face that close. And the girl took the spray can, the pepper spray, sprayed me all in my face. It was broad daylight this happened. There was a lady across the street in front of the Walgreens walking, and she saw the whole thing. She started screaming, oh my God, oh my God. There was a young boy in the gas station getting gas. He thought the whole ordeal was funny. He was standing there laughing. So after the attack happened, they all jumped back in the car. I picked up a brick. I was going to throw it. The girl said, I wish you would. I wish I did. But I didn't. You could tell she had just got the car. Still had the paper thing in the back. So they drive off. But not before I wasn't able to get a picture of the car. It was a smeared picture of them, seeing them inside, but you could see what kind of car it was. It was a money green Pontiac Grand Prix. So when they drove off, I walked down to Happy's Pizza and told them that one of your workers just came down to the bus stop, caused an altercation, assault, and I got pepper sprayed in my face. And the whole thing seemed to be a setup. Because when I walked into Happy's Pizza, there was an older guy sitting on the ledge in the inside window. And it was what he said that let me, there's got to be some setup. But I wasn't thinking about that at the time. He said, just watch how you talk to him. Talk to who? So now, I'm telling the manager, well, she's off the clock. Ain't nothing what we could do. Ain't nothing give me her name. What's her name? He wasn't going to give me any information. So I called the police. Detroit police show up. 2 black male officers. True story. They pull up at Happy Pizza lot. My face is frying from the pepper spray. And I mean frying, it's burning. My eyes watering uncontrollably. Some of it got on my arm. But my face was burning. Now Detroit police show up. The officer pulled up in the lot. I'm standing on the passenger side of the squad car, talking to the officer. He's a black male. Both of them were black. I said, I'm just standing at the bus stop. And this girl from this establishment come down there and asked to see my phone. I told her no. She called some girls in a car. And they jumped out wanting to fight. And then the driver of the car pepper sprayed me in the face. You know what that officer said? You don't act like nobody that's been pepper sprayed. True story. I don't act like nobody that's been pepper sprayed. How the fuck do a motherfucker act when you get pepper sprayed? I wasn't crying and acted all frantic. My face was burning. My eyes was watering. No, I'm not running them down screaming, no. And when that girl that pepper sprayed me realized, it fazed me. It was burning my skin. But when she realized it didn't have the effect that she thought it was going to have for pepper spraying me, she jumped her ass in that car and pulled off. But it was what that officer said. I'm like, why the fuck would he say some shit like that? You don't act like somebody that been pepper sprayed. Wow. So they called the ambulance. Ambulance showed up. I get the ambulance. They bagged their squad car up, where the front end was facing the front of Happy's Pizza. And while I'm in the back of the ambulance on the way to receiving hospital, emergency, I watched them sit there in that squad car until I couldn't see it no more, till it was out of sight. Not one time in my view did those officers get out the car. That would explain why that guy said what he said when I walked in there. He said, you had to watch how you talk to him. Who? Like somebody set that up for me to be pepper sprayed and to have to call the Detroit police. Like I was a criminal. Somebody set that up. True story. And now they put all these young ones in this car. And I've been having problems. Somehow I got sick. I can't get my rent money up. I'm not getting trips like I'm supposed to. They dragging my day out. I'm burning up 2 tanks of gas. 2 days in a row, I done burn out a tank of gas. It ain't made nowhere near what I should make for burning out a tank of gas. This just started 2 days ago, burning out all the gas. Before that, I was making my money and not burning up all the gas. Now I'm burning out gas. Yesterday, I ended up putting gas in there again and decided to hell with it. I don't fill up twice and keep driving. Off that one fill up, I do everything. That's it. But they've been dragging my day out. I'm not getting trips. I ain't got my rent paid. These young ones still getting in this car. I'm not getting my stars. They have been withholding my stars. I should have a 4.76, but I don't. I think Uber's responsible for the low ratings. Because I'm almost willing to bet if it was investigated. I don't really think these writers said too much of nothing of what Uber said. Talking about illegal driving. It's the stuff that they saying. It's like they're accusing me of doing something wrong. These trips, every day I come out here, it's planned. Like somebody planning my day through the app, the GPS. I don't know who doing it. Somebody been fucking with me. And I don't like the way they did me. I ain't got no business not being able to pay my rent. I'm starting the new year off again. My rent ain't paid. Now I'm not making the money fast enough to get my rent paid. They done got me sick. And then you out here discussing shit that happened to me in the past. Over damn near a decade later. Why you talking about that shit? Acting like I'm a criminal. Looking at me like I'm a criminal. Ain't doing shit for me about the shit I complain about. Because they don't give a fuck. They ain't doing shit for me. I complain about everything that done happened to me. They ain't doing nothing. I walk in the precinct. They brush me off. Write a report real quick. See you later. Last one patted me down looking for a gun. And then this here. I mean, holding my keys up, I had one of these. She looking at this. What you looking at this for? It's not a weapon. Told me to open my wallet. Last time I went in there at a purse, they were digging on in the purse. Then I ended up losing a key. It broke off for no reason. Now these games here that the guy mentioned something about calling it, they blackballed you. Blackballed? For what? All this driving I'm doing, trying to be professional, despite what I'm dealing with. And you treat me like this? You drop me from a diamond. I really don't understand what the status means. Because I'm not benefiting from it. Okay, I'm a diamond driver because of the amount of trips I do. The level of service I provide is really the amount of trips you do. It's off the amount of trips you do. And to keep that status, it's off of your 5-star rating. But since I see these writers will lie and affect your 5-star rating, they need to remove that from them ever using again. Or you're not going to have no drivers. Or you're going to end up with a massive, you're going to end up with a, what they call that, what the kind of lawsuit it is when a bunch of them get involved in it. I'm just going to say massive lawsuit. Because of it. What they've done to me, the lies they told on me, and what I've been put through, and what they've been doing to me, and what they've been discussing in this very goddamn car. They need to be sued for it. Cutting my phone, my camera off in the fucking apartment. I think they're doing all that through the phone. Or the Wi-Fi service. Because you damn didn't unplug it the day I was in the apartment. When I woke up and seen a notification on my phone that the living room camera was offline. It wasn't unplugged. So somebody disconnected from the Wi-Fi. You ain't using my phone because it was in the apartment. All this shit happened to me. Ain't nobody doing shit. She a nice lady. Why they doing that to her? Yeah, I was a nice lady. Why'd you do it? Why you do it? God don't like ugly. If I had somewhere to go now, I'm going to be gone. So I'm not going to tolerate this shit. I'm burning out tanks of gas. My rent ain't paid. I'm starting the new year off wrong. And the shit just won't stop. I got 2 stars that ain't showed up. How come you can subtract them faster than you put them on there? Now they're going to act like I didn't get the 2 stars. And those rides were recorded with those riders saying they were giving me 5 stars. Like all the rest of the rides that was recorded saying they gave me 5 stars, and they never ever showed up. I'm sick of this. I need to be done with this. I need to move somewhere. I can be free of this. Live the rest of my days in peace, because I'm sick of this.